What's going on, Sheev? Welcome to the show once again. Thank you for
Thank you so
joining
much.
me.
Yeah, no problem. My pleasure, man. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and when I got the chance to be able to talk to you, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. No matter what I'm doing on a Saturday, because I'm busy with doing Saturday chores, right? So I'm like, yes, let's do this. Even told my wife, I said, hey, I got an interview to do, so I'm gonna be doing that real quick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be cleaning now.
Yeah,
I'll be doing
exactly.
some other
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been a while since you've been on the show. It's since season 2 was the last time you were on, and it's been a while. The show has grown quite a bit. How are you liking our season 4 so far?
I think it's I think it's amazing. Um, I actually didn't see that you had it on YouTube until like 3-4 months ago, I think. And when I saw you on YouTube, I was like, man, you got it on YouTube? Because before we watched on something else, I can't remember where it was. And yeah, so I've been bench watching everything that you've done, I think, out of off the YouTube. And I think it's amazing. I really like that you have camera feed on. I do like that Demon XL is on it.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I have a great time. It's easy to see that it's spontaneous. It's non-scripted,
Right.
and it's a lot of jokes, man, and it's a lot of good content for Eve Echoes. I love it.
Yeah. Oh man, season 4 has been so fun, and we added a few different aspects to it, like doing the live stream video for season 4 compared to season 3, where season 3, yeah, we had YouTube videos, but all you saw was like whatever Taylor Rick had on his PC. Whatever OBS was
Yeah,
catching or whatever YouTube was picking up is what you saw. And typically that was the Discord chat. And our chat room, our on-air chat channel, can get pretty crazy. It's hard to keep up with at times. So, the live experience has been great. Um, yeah, man, it's just unfortunate that you're not able to join us live. Well, you've got to wake
yeah,
up pretty early in order to make that.
yeah. It's damn early.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like I don't have time to go to bed before I have to go up that kind of early. But I will actually try to be on it. I don't know, maybe this Monday. I don't know. I would try to be up that early just to be on it and just to be a part of Who Wants to Be a Billionaire. I think that show it's bloody amazing, man.
Yeah. That's definitely the fan favorite of all of our game shows.
Yeah,
We've given away so much raw isk just in that game show alone.
that's beautiful. Yeah.
Um and the people, I think people are actually learning something when they watch that show. And now we are doing it
What?
exclusively for YouTube.
They don't know it already?
Hey, some people didn't even know what show they were on.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
That was
so
funny. Yeah.
like every time I gotta ask, what show are you on?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
There's
given
multiple
now.
choice. Do you need to use a lifeline? That type of stuff being unscripted. I was telling Mackenzie when we were on New Eden Radio, I was like, we're not making this stuff up. Like I don't know who I'm
Yeah.
gonna have as a guest. We literally just ask the audience, and
Yeah, yeah,
whoever
yeah.
wants to play, we let them play. So
So why didn't Mackenzie join? Because she was there, right?
she has
But she
joined
didn't want to.
us. Yeah, she didn't want to play the game, but she
Yeah.
was there a week or two ago. She joined live and was watching the stream and all that and having a good time. So yeah, everything
Okay.
was good with that. We had Captain Benzie on the show. He's like UTC plus 2. We had him on the
Oh,
show last season, and so he woke up at like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning his time to be on the show.
yeah, yeah. I missed that show for sure. I had no idea he was there.
Yeah, it's definitely one of our longer episodes. I think that went like 3 hours. Benzie can talk, man. He can talk. So
Yep.
Yeah, we had a
Yes, he
couple of
does.
episodes that were pretty long, but with the show being unscripted and as is, like I didn't have really. I just wanted to talk to Benzie about the game. It didn't matter what aspect, destroyers, for there's battleship content, whatever is
Yeah.
irking him of the day, right? So, we had him on the show and he just got to talking and then it just went. And uh our live audience even was like asking him questions and he was watching the chat and I think he had a really great time. And even then, after our show, he made a video and gave us a plug. He's like, "Man, I just came from Echoes of New Eden podcast. Go check them out. I've been
Nice.
talking about Eve Echoes for like 5 hours already today, and here's this video. I don't know if it was a Q&A or something, but I don't remember. But yeah, check that episode out. It was a really really good episode. So people are having fun on the
Wow.
show. People are enjoying the show. As much as I get made fun of for being biased, people are having a good time.
like like of course we're biased. Like everyone's biased somehow, but you can tell on the show that it's fun, and that's important,
Yeah, and you'd mentioned earlier, we add a lot of little quirks type jokes and stuff there, like couple jabs,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
I know they
Yeah.
make they make fun of me for pronouncing things, right? Or if I'm talking,
Yeah, I
like
remember.
last week, I didn't catch it while we were live on air, but I was listening back to our last episode, and it was after the Rourke Will commercial that I made, and I said Rorka instead of Rourke Will, like like the orca and Rourke put together, Rorka.
I shouldn't laugh, but yeah.
And then
You know,
Taylor
I
caught it. He's like, Rorga,
yeah,
Rorga, take a shot. So now that's the thing is every time I mispronunciate something, uh, people turn it into a drinking game. It's just been fun and hilarious, and um, we do a lot of little jabs at each other and stuff like that, and throw jokes in, and I make myself laugh. I don't know if I make a lot of people laugh, but some people
oh yeah,
get
you
my
do.
humor, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like in the intro, I added a little poochie poochie in the intro, and somebody actually messaged me and said, "Hey, I liked that little uh thing you added there. That was good." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yes, thanks." So we do
That's
that.
what kind of will grow. Stuff like that will grow with the show, and I've seen it in like on my YouTube, that when you if you keep stuff like that and you make that return several times, and you kind of recycle some jokes and some ways you do uh certain things, that kind of grows with the show. So I think that's just like your intro is gonna be amazing in a year. It's going to have all this weird stuff, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's going to be great for people who have watched a lot of stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, I think it's good.
So you're the man with the plan. You just released like this trading card game for Eve Echoes. How did that all come about?
Oh yeah,
Been seeing all
yeah,
these cards
that's
everywhere.
yeah, okay. It started on a rainy Sunday a year from now, and I was thinking, maybe I should make a video. That's kind of how my day starts before I go to work. But then my stupid brain comes up with stupid ideas. It's like making music and doing all this other stuff that I do that is not relevant to the game or to my audience at all. But it kind of told me that, you know what? How about you make images of times within the game or about yourself? And I started making some images. I think almost a year ago. I did a couple of them, like a paradox image, like a background image with like you hunt Sheev, you kill Sheev, Sheev hunts you, you die by Sheev. So funny stuff like that. And I started making those. And now I started to make I think it's a week or maybe a 1.5 week ago. I started making cards for myself. Like this is a Sheev card, and I made some stats on it, and I showed it to people on my Discord, and they liked it. So they wanted cards themselves, and I started, pretty much printing cards for them. And that was the whole day. And I woke up the next day and I had about 30 requests for more cards. So, I thought, I will make these cards and that's gonna be it. But during, like, I did 15 of those cards and I noticed that I had like 10 more requests. And the next day I had 30 more. And I was like, I'm doing YouTube, man. I cannot sit here and do cards. It's
Right.
kind of yeah, so I talked to my guys and I said, I have an issue. I started something I cannot uphold this. And they said, well, you do it free, man. Why do you do it free? People make corporation tags and corporation banners. They take money for it, like 300 million or something. And I was like, okay, 100 million a card. And like most of the people's like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. And I was like, yeah, okay. So they was just kind of, catching a free ride. And I had a lot less cards to do. So I started making those cards and I made some ISK and a couple of people wanted, rare cards. Like, I'm special. I want to have rare cards, a glowy card. So I quickly came up with my scheme that, pay me 1 billion and I do it because I don't want to have everyone to have rare cards. So I've done a couple of rare cards. I do normal cards and we also have legendary cards. And this all like just became this big thing that people just love. They want to catch their history in the game. They want to catch their character into a fancy card, and I can do that for them. So I'm making collectible cards for the game right now.
That is crazy. When I seen this, I was like, holy crap. And I was a card collector myself. I did Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon way back in the day. I played the games, all that type of stuff, right? So I know how those games kind of go, right? And I understand the rarities too. So you have rarities added to your cards. And so, man, I saw this. I was like, wow, he's really getting in depth. He's actually got sets, CV1, CV2. He's got rarities and he's got attributes and all this stuff going in. I was like, man, he's spending a lot of time on this. And I commented on our last episode when we were talking about it. It's kind of your side hustle,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I support that. And as Echoes of New Eden, we support pretty much anybody's game business aside from scams. But I mean, the show is a scam. But but
It's not
we
a scam if you have fun for it.
right.
Yeah.
But we talk about Degenerate Gambling Club and their whole thing that with the casino thing, Equinox Investments and Durkadur's stocks and investment type thing and capitals. You have the TCG. There's another one, Dark Designs. He's creating custom artwork and all that stuff and asking for ISK.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
It's great to see, and it's really great to see people of the community doing this type of stuff. So 100%, man, make your money on it. That's good stuff, and people are paying. I don't really. And recently you brought your prices down. You released a price breakdown of this is how much a card is, custom, rare, and then legendary. You start at 10 billion for a legendary card.
Yeah.
But like 100 mil, like I'd pay 100 mil easy. That's like nothing. But 10 billion, 10 billion, I'm like, whoa, that's for me. Whoo, that's a little bit more of a hit,
Yeah, it's like a carrier, man, almost.
Oh yeah. But recently you actually dropped that price too. So now it's 5 billion for a custom legendary card.
Yeah, it's like I want to stress this as much as I can. I'm not doing this like I didn't start this for the ISK. I actually didn't start this for the ISK. And the reason the prices are the way they are is because the legendary card has to be bloody legendary. You cannot have everyone having legendary just because it's 200 million. Because if legendary were 200, I would have 60 or 70 probably requests this evening. and the game would have been boring. No one would have, and like I would probably come up with like UR cards, and I would still go up to like a billion, like 2-3 billion for even better cards, you know. So the prices are actually not because I make more work, even though I do. It's actually just to keep the legendary cards low in numbers. That is actually what it is. And then of course, yeah, sure, I make money. I can make more giveaways because like my event cost money. I'm not sure if you know it, but someone calculated to me that I've given away over 150 billion ISK in 2 years to
Crazy.
random people. And you know, when they say that, I feel like shit, man, I want those back. But when I
Yeah.
do it, you know, it's like I'm giving uh, a striker here, like a striker every week or whatever, and I gave, you know, faction frigates and cruisers. It doesn't really matter because my market supports that. But when you hear it like loud and clear, like 150 billion, it's like, damn, I could have done so much fun stuff with that money.
Right.
So
It's no
it kind
wonder.
of pays back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, same thing for Echoes of New Eden with all of our game shows that we've done. We've
Oh, yeah.
given over 80 billion in
Yeah.
value. Just the stuff
Yeah.
raw ISK, we've given away capitals, freighters, and we're not
Yeah.
stopping. Like we have
Yeah. Yeah.
more
Yeah.
stuff down the road that we're giving away, and so um, you know that's just great to hear. And man, well, yeah, that's a lot.
People
And
like it.
no wonder I'm
Yeah.
always broke because I'm giving it away all day.
That
It's
is,
like every week
that
I'm
is
giving
true,
away.
man. I feel broke too, but I'm not broke. But you know, I feel broke because like the wallet doesn't grow.
Right.
But yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so back to the game, and I
Yes.
remember what you know Mackenzie was talking about it on New Eden Radio, and
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
she talked, and I made the comment about the 10 billion ISK legendary card. I was like, man, I want a legendary card. I'm legendary. I mean,
Yeah.
because of Echoes of New Eden is one of the top 3 most viewed Eve Echoes content for, you know, just for the community. So we're like, hey, we're right there.
Yeah.
We're up there with Damon and Benzie, you know, as far as
Yeah.
popularity goes.
Definitely. Definitely.
So I'm like, man, I want to get a legendary card, but damn, 10 billion is even steep for me.
It sure is. It's yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like the price. Like yeah. You guys should definitely have a legendary card, but it's not like a CV that you write. Like I'm this good. I should have it. It's I. If I give it to you, I probably should make it for Benzie. I probably should make it for Mackenzie, and you know, there's a ton of people that should actually have it. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm still, you know, I'm thinking about it. Like
Oh,
if I should have a, a different card
did
because yeah.
did you see the card that I made for Benzie? I
Oh, did you
posted it.
make a card?
Yeah, I made a card. I'm gonna go through my photos right now. I made a card as a meme. Um, it was
I
it
don't
was
care.
it was Captain Benzine's hat. So it was a
Yeah,
misprint.
that's a guy, dude. That's a
Um,
character.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Captain Benzine's hat. So it was a misprint, but it was a photo of the hat. I'm scrolling for it here. Sorry. Um, but I'll send it to you. And so when I saw that you're doing this type of stuff, I was like, oh man, he can have so much fun with it and do stuff like this. You can have one of me, you can have one of Benzie, you can, I think you even have one of yourself right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Here it is. I sent it to you in DM.
Yeah. Perfect.
Captain Benzie's hat, and it's supposed to be Captain Benzie, but that's the misprint is it's Benzine's,
I like this one.
and
Yeah, that's funny.
I made it
Yeah.
this Yu-Gi-Oh card and just thought that was it. You know, you can have so much fun with that type of stuff. It's
Oh yeah.
holographic and secret rare and all that type of stuff, and you can really get creative with it. Now I have noticed with your cards, like with this one, you know, I had 0 attack, 0 defense, whatever, but you have attributes to your cards. So is this like an actual game that we can eventually play? Have you thought it out that far?
No. This like I would say it again. Like I have never played a card game, and back a year back when Kika Forta he PM'd me and he said, I'm getting this card, like a real card game to my house. Do you want to play it like with me? And I was like, yeah, man. So I kind of googled card game and I was like, damn, what is this? I don't know. And I came into some really funny stuff actually. So it's probably really funny. But I have never played card game, not even Hearthstone. I'm not sure if that is the same thing, but I've never played card games. So I don't need like I don't know what I'm writing on the cards in terms of if it works to play with. So what I'm actually writing is what I feel is funny.
Mhm.
It's either, as you say, a meme. I'm trying to not making stuff too funny, uh, because I have noticed that some people do not understand jokes that well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that
So,
well.
for example, my Captain Benzi card would have been a bit different than yours, but he might have been, angry. I would have tried to ask him before, but I'm trying to be, I'm trying to make it look like a game, but it's not meant to be played. Then if you can't play it, then sure, that would be fine. Just print it out, laminate it with plastic or whatever you do, and you play with it. That if that works, then that's fine. But my idea is just to have collectible cards with some funny quotes or whatever on it. Um, for example, I'm making like I have this card that actually kills the game. I have a disconnection card. I have
Yeah.
all these different, bonuses that if you actually add all the bonuses, that's gonna be crazy. So it's going to be like OP. And
Mhm.
but I mean, I don't actually care. I just want to have a fun thing that I'm doing, and I don't know what happens with it in the future. I'm just recording memories within the game or persons. So yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not gonna make it a game.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was like, when I saw that and I seen attributes and stuff, I'm like, are are we actually playing a game here? Am I gonna have to face off on somebody and win some sort of tournament in a trading card Eve Echoes game? But it's more of the collector's thing. You've released sets, CV1, CV2. I think I've seen so far. I'm not sure if you have CV3, but
I got CV4.
okay, up to 4
So
now.
it's yeah, it's 70 cards right now. Um, and the idea with the cards is yeah, sure it's collectible cards, but then I can use it on my shows, on my streams, and on my YouTube. So I'm actually posting cards in my videos. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I do playthroughs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Like I have this Dead Space game, and in the
Yep.
middle of the Dead Space game, if someone who's not playing Ivecos at all, he's watching this, and then a card comes up with a number, they'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" But for
Screenshot,
those,
free
yeah,
card.
yeah, yeah, screenshot. Well, you know what? I've actually thought of it, and when you do that, the quality is bad.
Hmm.
So I could actually like I have all the cards. So if someone is like, he wanna trade me this card, is this a real card? He can ask me, and I can be like, yeah, that's not a real card. But I mean, that's as far as it goes. Um, but yeah, I will have giveaways. I will give away cards on my streams. I will give away start cards on my Discord, and I'm not sure in the future if I will give prizes out to people who have all the sets.
Hmm.
Um, but there is a small thought to it with all the normal legendary rare cards, normal rare legendary, I'm sorry. And then of course I have a black hole card, which is every 10th card that I make is a black hole card. It's nothing special, it's just that it's a little bit more rare than the normal. And then we also have limit cards, which is basically I say I will make 10 corporation cards and not more. So the first people who want your corporation on a card, then you can have it, and it will say like limit. That's a little something cool. I don't know, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Trying to make it into a fun thing.
Yeah, I'd have one. I just came up with one. It said Jita scam. Do not collect 2
Yes,
billion ISK. Draw 7
yes,
cards.
good one, good one. I
Oh
do have
man.
Jita 44 Station as a card, but not
Yeah.
a scam card yet. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. There's a
There you
ton
go.
of funny
Limited
cards.
edition secret rare. There you go.
Yeah, can I say this also? Can I say this also? If you join my Discord and you have an idea of a card, or you have great images of the game, you can post that in our. We have a channel called Images. If you post images there, and I like an image, and I make a card out of that, then you will get that card for free. Then also the same thing. If you PM me ideas for cards, and I do like the idea, then you will get that card for free. So that's a way to earn like free cards, except claiming them on my Discord when I give it like free. So
Yeah.
you don't have to buy.
Well, that's good stuff, Sheev. I know I don't want to take too much of your time, but thanks for joining me on this. But
Thank you so much.
what's the future of Achieved YouTube right now? What's going on as far as
Oh,
future
oh,
videos and stuff?
oh, my mind is a circus, man. I do one thing. Like the good thing with with who I am is that I finish what I do, but I do have a lot of balls in the air. I do have another rap song. It's not actually Eve related. It's actually just personal. Like it's about myself, issues I've had in life and stuff like that. So it's a rap song. I'm just working on that one. But I also, of course, have Eve Echoes content coming out frequently. I do have my playthroughs. Dead Space is one. It's a space game, so I want to play it. And I never played the old ones, so I have to. When they made a remake, I felt I had to do that one. Um, I do check out, games on mobile all the time. Like all the new games, I look at them. Can I make something like is this worth doing a video of? Um, but I yeah, I have my podcasts here and there, not as frequent now, but as I'm still planning on podcasting, I just love talk to people
Mhm.
and know their stories. So that's something that will always be on my channel. But yeah, keeping up with Eve Echoes, making people play Eve Echoes uh, in any way possible.
Yeah. Hey, I'm still waiting for that couch gaming podcast invite. Yeah. Me and Taylor on.
You got it. You got it. That's a funny one. I actually I have to say that I made that first one with I think it was Geeka or Demon. I'm not sure who was on the first one, but when I did that one, I did not see yours on YouTube. I had not seen it. So I thought, maybe I make a podcast like a show. And then found out that you had one. And I was like, maybe I don't
Yeah.
need a show really. But I mean, yeah, it's still there. Um, I don't want to take away all the shine because I just love to watch your stuff that I have not been a part of. It's
Mhm.
everything is fresh and new. And when I, make my own, I record it and then I edit it. And, I'm sick and tired of it when I release my own stuff.
Right? Yeah. I do
Yeah, I
not miss
am.
that. Yeah, I do not
Yeah,
miss
yeah, I
doing that.
don't. I don't. So, but you got an invite. I really want you on it.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
I'll let Taylor know too. So Taylor,
Oh
if you're
yeah.
watching this, we need to come up with a
Yes.
time and get with the Sheep here on some weekend.
Yeah, we can if we can do it this week, this coming week sometime, or this weekend, that would be awesome. Actually, I'm just putting it out there. We can make it other times, but that would actually be really good.
Yeah. Heck. I'm not we'll talk about it after this, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll see. So yeah. So your stuff's going good, huh? But I I mean I'm catching
Yeah.
we're getting close to about a half hour. I want to keep it a little bit short. We could be talking for hours and hours, but hey, let's save it for our couch gaming experience,
Oh
huh?
yeah, yeah. Definitely, man.
All right. We'll
I
close it
also
out
have my
here.
nano. Yeah, I also have my nano competition right in a few
Yeah.
minutes, so
Yeah, I
I have
need
to
you
go on
to
that.
I need you to get to that. So thank you,
Yeah.
Sheev. And
Thank you so
oh
much,
07,
Rambo.
fly safe out there, and thanks for being on the show.
You too, man, and I see you again.